Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I want to do something today for you. That is another translation of the speech of Polish Prime Minister, and that took place, I believe, yesterday, so this is very fresh. I was posting some videos on my community page, but I know not everyone goes there, so I decided to go through certain parts of his speech, which I believe is quite significant, and translate it into English from Polish word to word. But before we get there, I would like to start with the monkey business. So this is the newest update from Poland. And again, I want to thank to suwerenny.pl, which is the Polish channel I mentioned several times, because he brought this up in his recent video, and I went ahead and I translated the article that he was relating to. So, yep, let's get into it. Let's talk about the monkey situation. Quoting, rapid testing for a monkey, will start in a week at the hospital in Warsaw. So far, are you ready? One case has been confirmed in Poland. 7 people are staying in the hospital outpost with the suspicions. Within 4 hours, we'll receive the results. The test involves taking a skin swab from the area where the rash has appeared. It might even be at the size of the pimple. Specialists reassure that the phenomenon of catching a monkey is much lower than the one of catching a scary flu. You understand what I mean. So far we have one case. Yeah, all it takes is one, right? Where we go one, we go all. Anyway, actually there is quite serious stuff with this monkey, but we will get into this another time. Let's get into speech of Polish Prime Minister, and I will be translating this exactly from Polish, reading in Polish first and then translating into English. Make sure you join my mailing list, just in case. So, I hope you don't mind me reading in Polish, because this is the most accurate, I believe, translation that you can have, not to entire interview that he has given, but to a big portion of it. I would say the most important part of it. So where this conference, let's say, or interview with him, I would say conference took place. It was in Myszków during the official opening of the pneumatic sports shooting range. Let's start with first part, which is wolność nie jest dana raz na zawsze. Ład na dłuższy okres minął. Dzieje się tak za sprawą barbarzyńskiej, niesprowokowanej napaści Rosji na Ukrainę. I jeśli Rosji kiedykolwiek miałoby przyjść do głowy, żeby zaatakować Polskę, to Rosja musi wiedzieć, Kreml musi wiedzieć, że w Polsce jest gotowych 40 milionów Polaków stanąć z bronią w ręku, aby bronić swojej ojczyzny. Translation. Freedom is not given once and for all. The trace for a longer period has passed. It is because of Russia's barbaric, unprovoked attack on Ukraine. And if Russia were ever to come to mind to attack Poland, Russia must know, the Kremlin must know, that in Poland, 40 million Poles are ready to stand up arms in hand to defend their homeland. Well, I would say it's quite questionable if 40 millions of Polish are ready to stand up to something that the politicians would like to experience, not the regular citizens. But I should leave my comments aside for now and get into the next part of this. Byliśmy przez długie stulecia pod butem w niewoli Rosji. Nie chcemy z powrotem tej niewoli. Odrzucamy ich kolonializm, ich imperializm. Jesteśmy w wolnym kraju i będziemy o naszą wolność zabiegać. Będziemy o naszą wolność walczyć. For many centuries, we were under the foot in captivity of Russia. We would not like to return to this captivity. We reject their colonialism, their imperialism. We are in a free country and we will strive for our freedom. We will fight for our freedom. Okay, let's continue. Jednym z elementów bardzo szeroko zakrojonego programu budowy i wzmacniania obronności jest oczywiście umacnianie siły polskiej armii, wzmocnienie jej liczebności, a także uzbrojenia. One of the elements of a very extensive program, building and strengthening the defense, is of course strengthening the strength of Polish army, strengthening its numbers and armaments. Konstruowanie nowych typów broni, ich produkcja w Polsce, ale także zakup najnowocześniejszej broni za granicą. To polska armia, ona jest po to, aby bronić granic i naszej wolności. To polska armia, ona jest na straży po to, aby bronić granic i naszej wolności. Okay. Constructing new types of weapons, their production in Poland, but also buying the most modern weapons abroad. I wonder from where? It is the Polish army that is on guard to defend our borders and our freedom. Yes, so I leave you with this. This is exactly what the Polish Prime Minister Morawiecki, Mateusz Morawiecki, has said. I was reading some comments on a few different websites, channels. A lot of people are commenting. Actually, a lot of people call him in Poland, what I'm coming across, this Pinocchio. And you know who Pinocchio was. So yes, now there was also a question from a journalist. One lady asked him, let me tell you exactly what. This is in regards of the money that I have mentioned in the previous video. Those government bonds, treasury bonds, right? Panie prezydencie, pytanie, kiedy pana żona ujawni swój majątek? Which is, Mr. Prime Minister, the question, when your wife will reveal her fortune, her net worth? And this is the answer. Okay, I translated it. I don't have it in Polish. I translated it. This is the answer that he gave to this question about the transparency of his wife's net worth, fortune. Ladies and gentlemen, property declarations include people who deal with politics, but also judges. I understand there are some media's questions, but we are strictly adhering to the letter and the spirit of the law, which is pretty much blah, 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 blah. So this is the situation, guys. We have one case of monkey, and I know that there is more to this situation with that, but I will stay on track and I will keep you posted. And as far as this is the speech of Polish Prime Minister, who is showing how 40 million of Polish people, many of them pretty much not aware, are ready to get armed and fight with the country that so far is not attacking any other country except having intervention in Ukraine. So I said it. Another thing I want to say is how interesting universe is that I just very recently on Sunday, and I was taking a taxi drive. My taxi driver happened to be someone who about several years ago retired from the army, Polish army. And he was giving me quite juicy information about how Polish army looks like and in what poor shape it is right now, as far as this military strength and spirit and trainings, etc. So maybe I could find some general or someone in the higher ranks that retired already from Polish army and have a conversation and see how ready we really are for anything. And we don't want any war, end of story. So why they are poking this and provoking, we know. So guys, this is it for today. Very quick, very brief, but anyway, I wanted to give you some translation of the speech because I don't think anyone really does it, and I'm in Poland, so why not? I use my time for this as well. And if this gives you any value, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, join my mailing list, follow me on Instagram for more normal things like travel, pictures and stuff. Check out my books. Lots of love to everyone. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more interviews coming very soon. And until next time, when I find some new informations, I will be posting it here. Bye, guys.